Have you ever felt it? The faint pull of something beyond your ordinary thoughts? A quiet hum just beneath the surface of your awareness? It's that moment when you pause, when time seems to stutter, and you sense that there is more. Something vast and luminous, waiting behind the curtain of what you call you. Most people move past it. They scroll, they rush, they label it as nothing. But it's not nothing. It's the signal, the golden pulse of potential trying to reach you through the static of your everyday mind. If you're here, it's not by chance. You've been feeling it for a while. The restlessness, the inner knowing that something wants to awaken through you. That sense that your reality has become too narrow for what you truly are. You've outgrown the limits of ordinary perception, but the door hasn't opened yet. And that's what this is about. Not another motivational slogan or spiritual shortcut, but the actual physics of awakening, the quantum structure of transformation that is happening within your consciousness right now. You see, your mind is not a container for thoughts, it's a field, a living, vibrating interface between infinite probability and your current identity. Every thought, emotion, and memory you've ever had isn't just stored in your brain, it's encoded in the quantum field that is you. The patterns you call habits are not psychological. They are wave functions, repeating loops of energy collapsing into the same outcomes because you observe yourself as the same person every day. This is why most people never change. Not because they can't, but because they keep looking at themselves through yesterday's frequency. Like a scientist who refuses to change the experiment, but expects a new result. They keep observing the same version of self, collapsing the same future into being. But something in you is beginning to rebel against that repetition, isn't it? That quiet voice, that spark of awareness that whispers, there must be another way. That's the signal of the golden portal calling you. A golden portal is not a metaphor. It's an actual shift in perceptual coherence. A moment when your inner and outer realities line up in resonance, and something extraordinary flows through. It's what the mystics call grace, what physicists might describe as a coherence event. It's when your heart, brain, and fields synchronize to the frequency of the infinite. When it happens, reality rearranges around you like iron filings responding to a hidden magnet. Things fall into place, people appear, synchronicities multiply, and you realize it wasn't magic, it was alignment. But before you can step through that portal, you must understand this. You are both the observer and the observed. This is the first truth of quantum consciousness. When you change the way you see yourself, you literally change the geometry of your reality. The observer effect isn't just a lab phenomenon, it's the architecture of creation. Every perception is a projection. Every expectation is a wave pattern seeking collapse. You are not watching reality, you are participating in it every millisecond with your awareness as the active principle. That's why the greatest transformation begins not with action, but with stillness, the conscious stopping. The moment you stop identifying with the noise of your mind, you stop feeding the waveforms that hold you in repetition. This is what sages like Nisargadatta Maharaj pointed to when he said, "Stay with the I am, the sense of being before it becomes something." Because that space, the pure awareness before thought, is the doorway. It's the place where infinite futures wait to be chosen. Here on this channel Cosmic Signal, we open the question, how to unlock golden portals in your mind. Not as an idea, but as a direct experiment in your own consciousness. Because what you're about to realize is that these portals are not somewhere else. They're not hidden in meditation caves or cosmic dimensions. They exist inside your perception, waiting for coherence, waiting for your readiness to see. The mind, when properly tuned, becomes a quantum receiver, and the signal it receives is proportional to the frequency it emits. That means the state you feel becomes the station you're tuned to. When you're in fear, frustration, or hurry, you're tuning into noise, low-frequency interference that scrambles the golden signal of higher intelligence. But when you enter coherence, when the heart and brain synchronize, you become a clear receiver of the infinite. Science has already measured this. When your heart rhythm becomes harmonious, your brain waves align, and your electromagnetic field expands. You literally broadcast clarity into the quantum field. So let's ask the real question, How do you unlock those golden portals? How do you move from noise to coherence, from repetition to revelation? It begins with noticing the seeking frequency, that impulse in you that's always searching, always trying to get somewhere, achieve something, understand more, be more. The seeking frequency feels like growth, but often it's just restlessness wearing a spiritual disguise. You can't open golden portals through seeking, because seeking itself vibrates at the frequency of lack. Every time you chase awakening, you reinforce the belief that you don't already have it. Einstein once said, "You cannot solve a problem with the same mind that created it." That's not philosophy, it's physics. The frequency that seeks cannot receive. You must collapse the seeking state to open the receiving one. That's why true transformation begins with a kind of surrender, a quantum letting go. The moment you stop trying to get there, you realize you are there. The moment you stop chasing the light, you become the light. Think of it like the double slit experiment. When scientists observe particles, they collapse into a defined path. But when no one observes them, they remain in a state of infinite potential, waves of possibility. The same is true for you. The moment you stop trying to force a specific outcome and allow your awareness to rest in the unknown, your life re-enters superposition. Infinite futures become available again. That's what the golden portal is. A return to superposition, a re-entry into the realm of possibility. But how do you stay there? How do you live from that frequency in a world that constantly pulls you back into noise? Through what I call micro-coherences, moments of alignment that you practice throughout your day. You don't need hours of meditation. You need seconds of presence, repeated often enough to stabilize a new frequency. Pause right now. Feel the subtle rhythm of your breath. Notice the heartbeat pulsing inside your chest. That's not just a body. It's a symphony of quantum fields, oscillating in perfect order. Feel that harmony. Let it amplify. As your attention moves inward, your electromagnetic signature changes. You're literally signaling a new field of probability to the universe. This is not poetic. It's measurable physics. In these micro moments, something begins to happen. The chatter quiets. The edges soften. You start to feel the signal, the golden hum of coherence beneath everything. It's faint at first, like the sound of the universe breathing through you. But when you stay with it, it deepens. It starts guiding you. You get intuitive nudges, bursts of knowing, synchronicities that defy logic. That's how you know you've begun to unlock the portals. The universe starts speaking your language again. And when that happens, you start living differently. You no longer chase goals, you magnetize them. You no longer fight for outcomes, you align with them. You no longer act from fear, you act from resonance. This is the golden frequency, the state of being that bridges science and spirit, thought and manifestation, particle and wave. It's what Neville Goddard meant when he said, "Assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled." He wasn't talking about imagination as fantasy. He was describing a shift in quantum resonance, the alignment of your inner field with the outer reality you desire. But here's the warning. Once you begin unlocking these portals, your old patterns will resist. The ego will whisper, "This is too much. This can't be real," or "You'll lose control." Because you will lose control, the illusion of control that was keeping you small. The golden portals require surrender, not dominance. They open not through effort, but through coherence. So when the resistance comes, and it will, don't fight it. Observe it. Remember, the observer changes the observed. Each time you bring awareness to your old reactions without collapsing into them, you shift their frequency. You deconstruct the wave pattern of your old self and create space for something new to emerge. You're not here to understand this intellectually, you're here to feel it. The golden portal doesn't open through thought, but through vibration, through lived, embodied coherence. Pause again. Feel the signal moving through you now. The warmth in your chest, the slight pressure behind your forehead, the tingling in your palms. That's not imagination. That's your field recalibrating. Stay there. You are unlocking the golden portals in your mind, not tomorrow, not someday, now. Because the universe doesn't respond to words. It responds to states of being. And when you embody the frequency of your desired reality, the field reorganizes to match it. The golden portal is not a destination, it's a mirror. It reflects exactly what you are radiating in every moment. And if you're still here, still listening, it means something in you has already begun to awaken. You've heard the call beneath the words, the deeper invitation of this moment. Don't ignore it. Don't scroll away and forget. This is your signal, your initiation into a new way of perceiving reality. Join the circle. Step into the field of coherence with us. Subscribe to Cosmic Signal, where each transmission is designed to help you align your consciousness with the physics of awakening. Because what you felt today, the shimmer, the resonance, the sense of something vast awakening within you, is not coincidence. It's the golden portal opening. And the only question that remains, will you step through?